all you blue milk drinking dudes and dudettes? Toy Shiz here, and I got a really cool review for you today. We're totally going to be checking out the brand new Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive series. Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing gear. This is a redo of the very first line of the Star Wars The Black Series figures that came out many years ago. This was also a Star Wars Celebration exclusive on the anniversary packaging, the 40th anniversary packaging, and he likes to go for a hefty price, but you're basically paying for the actual packaging and not the figure. I love Luke Skywalker when he wears his X-Wing gear, and also with that yellow jacket that's at the end of A New Hope, but that was more of a Marvel Comics thing. Look it up, read those comics, they're very cool, but it's very nice overall, and I like that they re-release his figure so other people who, you know, started collecting late in the game can have a Luke Skywalker in the X-Wing gear. This is severely different from the standard Black Series packaging, but I totally dig it. It's on a blister card, very old school, but now you have a 6-inch figure instead of a 3 3/4 inch. This is pretty cool. Luke Skywalker right here. Really cool artwork by Gregory Titus right here. Go ahead and follow him on Instagram. He does all the Black Series artwork. Very cool. In fact, he made a joke the other day that he was saying he was embarrassed by the very first iteration of Luke Skywalker that you'd never be able to tell, but that he feels like he nailed it with this one. And I totally agree. I think that is pretty cool. You get Luke all up close right here. He looks great in the packaging. Love that everything is really clear. I hope the hilt is detachable from the blade on that one. That's very cool. Love the Archive. It's really nice packaging, I have to say. I think it's very evocative of Star Wars. I think it looks great. Very professional, very collector friendly, and I like that they give you a little bit of the backstory of Luke Skywalker right here and everything, and then that, of course, is the original release of the figure. Here's the barcode if you want to go ahead and look for this figure. These are being found everywhere from Target to Walmart to online Amazon and all that good stuff, but let's go ahead and open them up. This is Luke Skywalker from the Star Wars The Black Series Archive Wave 1. And while I got you guys here, I just want to say thank you for watching my Luke Skywalker review. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment. Let's talk some toys. Also, be sure to subscribe because I got a ton more Black Series on the way. And here's old Mark Hamill out of the packaging, and he's looking pretty cool. This is a nice reissue. However, with a reissue, I kind of would have expected a little bit more as far as accessories go. I think finally nailed it when it comes to the head portrait, but like I think this is like what, third, fourth times the charm basically. It's not bad and it's painted well, but I would have liked to have seen extra heads. I think this would have been a great time to reissue these figures and then add something to them. Now he does come with his X-Wing helmet, and that is painted exquisitely. I love it. I love the wear and the tear. The paint goes every which way, and it's great. I think the only hiccup maybe is right there, but overall, this is a nice helmet, man. This is cool. I like this. It's very pliable. You can slip it over his head very easily, which I will show in just a second. He also comes with his standard blaster. It's a little bit bent, but I could just heat it up. Oh man, I'm getting so tired of saying that. Companies from now on, try and put these things in plastic or somehow without having them get bent. That's the new goal, I think, the new technology. And it has a little bit of paint around the handle, so otherwise silver, brown, but a black plastic gun. And then he also comes with his lightsaber hilt, which is very cool. Comes with a thing, you can put it on his belt, which I will show you as well. And he comes with the blue blade for his lightsaber. Now, I think this finally, and I have a number of Star Wars Luke Skywalkers, I think this is a perfect blue. I think they finally nailed it. Sometimes it's a little bit too light, sometimes it's almost white, sometimes it's a little bit too blue, and it's like a dark blue. This looks to be a really nice lightsaber. And the one thing is that it's a little bent, I guess, in the hilt. And again, I can try and heat that up, but I actually do like it, you know, just as the lightsaber. And it has all the paint applied nicely, a little red button right there, and the thing has a little bit of gold, as you can see right there. So overall, it's a nice accessories. I just would have liked to have seen more, especially with a re-release. Now, here is Luke Skywalker all up close, and as you can see, I think it's fairly Luke Skywalker, I think that Mark Hamill has a very interesting face. And it's one of those faces where if you get one mark, one crevice, one crease off, it turns into a completely different person. And I think that's wild. And I see it a lot with a lot of movie star figures. Overall, the paint is nice on this figure. This is all fantastic. Love all the hookups and the stuff for the X-Wing gear. Nice little hose right there. Couple issues where it's caked with paint. I had to force this very, very slowly, mind you, in the single jointed arms. Now this, that's another thing. They could have done a re-release with double jointed, just saying. But the orange paint tends to crack a little bit in the joints. So I think if you're going to be taking them out, see, it's already cracking and falling off right there. I think that if you're going to be taking them out, hey, it's just something you have to deal with. I think it's like a NECA figure. It's just caked with a lot of paint. But overall, it's got some nice wear and tear wash all over the flight jacket. That's very, very cool. The white is nice right there. That's actually really, really done well. And a different colored white for the strap with a silver buckle. That's nice. He also has the boot with the one side. That's painted nicely, all silver with the bandolier kind of thing going on. Black boots, nothing on them. They're just flat black, but they do have that nice shine to them. Makes them look all spruced up, and he has the gloves as well. Same deal, but I like the attention to detail. You have the silver right there. There's a nice sculpted pocket. Overall, in the face, it's a nice figure. I just think they could have done a little bit more with the accessories, especially since they have this established already. So that would be my only gripe, and I think a couple more heads, maybe even doing away with having to put the helmet on, just have a helmeted head. There you go, that looks nice on top of his head. Hair sticks out just a little bit, but I think that's pretty cool. Let's get him stacked up with his gun. He does have a trigger finger. He holds his blaster nicely right there. That looks great. One thing, now that I'm thinking about it, it would have been really nice to have maybe some alternate heads, maybe like a force push hand. I know it's not really something that he does while wearing this uniform, but I think it would add to that. I think that would be very, very cool. And like I said, he has a little hook on his belt, and you can hold his lightsaber right there, or you can put it right in his hand, and he holds it really nicely. He has everything accessory-wise that you would need for a Luke Skywalker, but I think just to differentiate yourselves from the standard Black Series black and red packaging, and to kind of breathe some new life into these figures that have already been released, and to kind of make people maybe buy duplicates just for extra hands and heads and all that kind of stuff, I feel like that's a missed opportunity, just saying. So that is going to be my fresh look at the brand new Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive Wave, Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing gear. He also joins Boba Fett, Bosk, and IG-88. It's a solid Wave 1, and we will be taking a look at those figures in just a short bit. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think about this figure? Did you already have him? Do you need to get him again? Sound off below. Let's talk some toys. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, remember to take the tether off your X-Wing because dang, that's going to rip out a few hyperfuel drives, and that is just not solid. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.